Smells like accuracy.
I didn't find one typo.
I do some of these things.
At first I was skeptical.
I just felt like very seen and very known.
Take it or leave it, I don't care. I like it.
It's like a roller coaster into the soul.
I've just read The Honest Enneagram by Sarajane Case. Honest Enneagram. See how organized that is? Honest Enneagram. The coolest part about this book is how it's organized. Each chapter starts exactly the same way. Okay, nice color coding here. All the words that she has about each type. So I'm a 1. So I'm moralist, performer, perfectionist, champion of good. I love that. Each number has a bingo card and then one of her popular memes from Enneagram and Coffee, and then goes in detail into each type, and then they all start the same way. It's just so easy to follow. I got through this book in about a week. I woke up at 5 a.m. and used it in my 5 a.m. reading hour. Just a shout out to whoever edited this. You did a fantastic job. I didn't find one typo. Impressive.
This is exciting, huh? Okay, so the first thing that I did when I got my hands on this little beauty is I, of course, went out and bought a copy for everyone in my immediate family, and then my extended family, my kids' school teachers, and our pastor and his wife. That one lady who works at Bed Bath & Beyond who does not honor my coupons past expiration. I see you, Brenda. Work on yourself. I'm just kidding. No. So I don't think I say all these things. Takes care of the dishes. All I need is a thank you. Let me do that for you. Helps people move. Drops by with... I do some of these things. She writes, I mean this. Flirt with yourself like it's a job. Walk by the mirror and check yourself out. Write yourself letters and tell yourself how awesome you are. Your gum line looks so healthy today. You must be fighting plaque effectively.
This month's book club picked The Honest Enneagram by Sarajane Case. Know your type, own your challenges, embrace your growth. This is from the gal behind Enneagram and Coffee. Everybody follows Enneagram and Coffee. She has a new book out. It's amazing. I have been studying the Enneagram for a while now, and I had started my own funny Instagram account a while back, but then Enneagram and Coffee just took off. So she's got the niche pinned there. Make sure that you order the book through the link that I'm providing here. That's my Amazon affiliate account. So of course I get a few pennies per sale, but that would be awesome if you could do that. Make sure you take a picture, tag Enneagram and Coffee and my account, just so I can track that, and also so that she can see that I'm promoting her book.
The 4 is so difficult to pin down. We're like clouds of vaporous gas. If you try to hold us, we just slip through your fingers. So anytime somebody sets out to try to explain or contain the 4, I just get a little cagey. But when I read The Honest Enneagram by Sarajane Case, I just felt like very seen and very known through this chapter. And that just created a very visceral, guttural, primal, but yet also ethereal, tangible, like palpable experience. Gets into archery, buys all the supplies, never does archery. Okay, I did once buy a $2,500 keyboard that had all of the technology to process and mix my own original compositions that sat idle on a desk for 3 years. I thought I was the only one who did that. You know, when it comes to the Enneagram, so many people suffer the delusion that this is a recently popularized typology. As everybody knows, the Enneagram's roots are highly contested, highly disputed, and may date back millennia. Of course, as everyone knows, in the original Greek, ennea means 9 and gram means point. And so the word itself refers to a circle inscribed by 9 points used to depict various personality types. Information to me on any subject matter, but on the Enneagram in particular, I pass it through a stringent set of standards. I mean, my information has to be the same way that I take my coffee, pure and through a French press. The French press does not apply in this circumstance. I have finished The Honest Enneagram by Sarajane Case, and I can attest that not only is it wildly entertaining, but it is also credible, precise, factual, and dense. Smells like accuracy.
My friend Cindy, who I've been friends with for 20 years, recommended that I read this book, The Honest Enneagram. I don't know Sarajane Case, but I know Cindy. And if Cindy says that Sarajane Case is all right, then I have a couple other books that I really like and that I've given to a lot of people, recommended to a lot of people. And I really wasn't sure I wanted a new one in my repertoire of Enneagram books. I will have to say I'm a little disappointed because now I'm going to have to go back to all of my friends and family members and let them know that I actually have another book that I feel is better. That's something I'm going to have to work through on my own. The hardest part I found about reading this book is as I was reading each paragraph, I would really think about the things that were said in this paragraph, but my eyes would keep reading beyond that, but my mind was still here. So it did take me some time to kind of work through the paragraph. There's just so much information.
It's like a roller coaster into the soul. It is a thrill ride full of twists and turns into the psyche. Any author who starts out every chapter with a game, that's my kind of person. But I have a suggestion, Sarajane, like while I've got your attention, just real quick. Enneagram Twister. Left foot on, fierce commitment. Right hand on, 1001 hobbies. There we go. See, I'm doing it. See, as long as the body is moving, can't feel sad. This chapter was like, turns out sevens can be impulsive. Who knew? Did you know there was more than one type of a seven? Self-preservation, social, sexual. Also, I learned a lot about my wings wore these little beauties to a rave in Barcelona 7 years ago.
Honest Enneagram, honest review. Gonna shoot you straight, as I always do. So I got this book on Thursday, today's Monday, and I barreled through it over the weekend. Once I start something, I want to finish it right away. I was most interested, of course, in my type and reading what the author had to say about me. The 8 was really basically on the mark. And it was good to understand the other types, because I do come across a lot of the other types in my work and in my interactions. So I do like to understand them so that I can control them. No, so that I can so I can get along with them. I want to know their weaknesses. I want to know their strengths, and I really want to know best how to approach relationships, negotiations, etc. She really does tell you a lot. There's a lot of intel in here about all the types. So that's my review of The Honest Enneagram. Take it or leave it. I don't care. I like it.
This book combines so many things that I am passionate about. The Enneagram, sitting in my fluffy chair, snuggling under my blankie, and putting off work commitments. She has these strategies for self-care, opening your eyes to some of your blind spots. I think I need a nap. Sorry, I know I'm being quiet. It's just, you asked me my opinion of the book, and it's just, what did you think of the book? Conflict is normal, and you will survive it. And when I first read that, I was like, shut your mouth. But then I realized, no, maybe she's right. She made the suggestion to spend more time out alone, doing things. Figure out what kind of food you like to eat. What kind of movies do you enjoy? It turns out I love shiitake mushrooms.
Now I'm just having fun.